No, you gotta calm down and listen to me.
Hey, come on now.
You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest away.
You pull over. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah, Calvin was there. Okay, Calvin was there. Okay, I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, fuck out of here, nigga. Oop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seemed like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it. Type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see?
During Gervonta Tank Davis's fight against Lamont Roach Jr., an audio clip leaked, revealing tension between Davis and his trainer, Calvin Ford. As Ford wiped sweat from Davis's face and offered advice, Davis abruptly cut him off, saying, "You have to stop and listen to me." This rare moment of frustration hinted at possible communication issues between the two. Another incident occurred in the 9th round when Davis took a knee, claiming that hair grease had gotten into his eyes.
It just went down. He just, like you said, it was, we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
No, you gotta calm down and listen to me.
Hey, come on now.
The referee did not rule it a knockdown, sparking further debate about the fight's outcome. After the match, Ford attempted to hug Davis, but Davis appeared to avoid him, fueling speculation about tension between them. Reports had already hinted at a possible split between the fighter and his longtime trainer.
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, fuck out of here, nigga. Oop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seemed like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it. Type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see?
That little break in between you guys not being, was there like kind of like a family fondness where it's
No,
like,
he came to see me. Dad, slow down, I'm worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me, both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs?
Yeah.
All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't do. It was something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head biggest game and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, what it's about, the fight.
Ford stated, "People don't understand my struggles, beliefs, and feelings, but I do." Meanwhile, Davis emphasized the importance of keeping his circle small, saying, "The fewer people you hang out with, the fewer problems you have." Observers noticed Davis distancing himself from Ford multiple times. Ford also commented on Davis's performance, noting that he didn't fight as expected. He explained that Davis prefers to punish his opponents rather than simply knocking them out.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing as someone that's had Tank since basically he was a pup and you raised him as a boxer and a man, what would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all got to understand, them guys been doing it since they blew it. This might energize them again.
Oh, yeah. In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch. So,
backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff's out done.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Cal before and for Coach Berry as well. You said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were little. And Roach, he stepped up for the cause. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And again, Tank history. I always sit there and tell you, I don't like knockouts, like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things got to happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them would take certain chances. Some of them take chances. You know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat, but it was just like this, you know? But we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hat off to Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? He was prepared.
Yeah.
There were shots that he took that the average person would have went out on. And he took, pretty much Tank was sitting on the uppercut, and he threw it, and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So, yeah, you got to give him credit.
It's the best for him. I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push Tank so I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back. And everybody keeps saying, they changing us. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know?
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it? Splitting the time. How's it going to be splitting the time to
No, this is
Saturday
something
night?
that we do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know all I gotta do is speak. They take out history since I was a kid.
Their relationship became a hot topic online. One Twitter user, Nathan Earl, wrote, "He made Calvin Ford his second trainer and told him to stop giving instructions. I knew it would go badly. Tank without Calvin is not a champion. Every time Tank wins, it's because of Calvin's advice. Thinking you're bigger than the system never works." Many agreed that reducing Ford's role could negatively impact Davis's career.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking care of dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this time? Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web. Just did. We got off the cameras once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. But let's see. April the 22nd. Ron, deal with it.
Ford has been more than just a coach. He has been a mentor throughout Davis's journey. If they go their separate ways, it could impact Davis's future in boxing. Before the fight, Davis assured fans that everything was fine with Ford, but the events during and after the match suggested otherwise. Ford has always supported Davis, even when not directly training him. Before the fight, he had high expectations for Davis's performance. However, the match ended in a surprising majority draw, an outcome neither Davis nor his team had anticipated.
I'm going to ask you that question on camera.
What?
I'm talking about family at this point. Cause you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pull up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him. Y'all good. Yeah. All right. Cause I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life. And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know. Yeah, sure. So I ain't. But you already cleared it.
My journey's crazy. That's why I said there. I said, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through prepared me for where I'm at today. You know. That Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Although Ford had stepped back from training Davis, he continued to support him. He explained that he had been focusing more on mentoring young boxers, something he enjoys. However, Davis's underwhelming performance without Ford's direct guidance raised questions about whether their separation was impacting him.
It just went down. He just, like you said, it was. We looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2, but he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. Thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Social media reactions only fueled these concerns. One Twitter user, Jetty General, wrote, "Calvin Ford didn't train Tank Davis for this fight, and it was obvious. Their connection wasn't there. Davis wasn't mentally in the fight. His mind was somewhere else." Later, Ford addressed the situation, saying, "Tank doesn't see me as just a coach. He sees me as a father figure. I've given him everything I can. Now, it's up to him to take the next steps in his career." This suggests Ford may be stepping back to let Davis navigate his own path. Fans and analysts will be watching closely to see how Davis's training evolves and how it impacts his future fights. Regardless of what happens, Ford and Davis's relationship has been a key part of Davis's success.